pray for His blessings with all humility and give us wisdom to make the world a better place to live in. May I take this opportunity to invite upon the podium our esteemed and beloved Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Sasmita Samanta, to kindly address the gathering. Ma'am, please.
So, very good morning to one and all present here. Our Honorable Founder of KIIT and KISS, Professor Dr. Achyutananda Samanta sir, Honorable Pro-Chancellor, Professor Subrat Kumaracharya, Honorable Pro-Vice Chancellor, Professor C.V.K. Mohanty, and also Pro-Vice Chancellor, Professor Saranjit Singh, Registrar Professor Gyanaranjan Mohanty, Director of Quality Assurance, Professor Panigrahi, of the dais, all the respected faculty members, Nanda sir, directors, director generals, and all the executive head present here. Once again, it reminds us all that after 2 years, again we are together and preparing to celebrate another 1 year in this campus. And the place which is committed to execute the activities to achieve the objectives, goals set 1,000 years back, aspired 1,000 years back from the field of education. Perhaps this will be the only institution in this globe. From very beginning, the objective for this institution has been set, aligned with the objective of education, which was set 1,000 years back. One is for establishment of peace, justice, equity, and bringing the sense of freedom, inculcating the sense of freedom with each one of the human being in this globe. And maybe because of that, since last 25 years, many histories, accolades, achievements, successes are being written in the campus. That can be one of the reasons, or maybe the only reason. And here, I don't say only faculties, each one of the member of KIIT family, they realize, they rejoice, they enjoy, and I can say only one word, they live it. And with that living process, with that passionately living process for the objective makes us difference. Today we are here to celebrate 25 years. We are celebrating 25 years of establishment of KIIT. And for that, the caption, the topic has been chosen as the building humanity. Since beginning we are saying we are compassionate, we are kind, we are concerned about humanitarian thoughts, and through that process, whatever we are doing today, we are building humanity. We are confident that we are contributing for building the humanity. I had read one article of United Nations, which was written maybe 40 years back, while the United Nations was established around 70 years back. And after in initial few years, initial 8 to 10 years, where strategies were being made for that, during that time somebody said, I don't remember the name, he said that if only one person is being successful with effort of anyone, he or she is able to alleviate the poverty, educate that person, and help that person to recognize himself as one of the contributor for the society, only then that person, at that point of time, that person can be counted as the successful person and the real contributor for the globe. And with that objective of building the humanity and establishment of peace, where when the UN was making its strategies, they were focusing only one person. And in this campus, while we are building thousands, lakhs, or maybe in few days or few years, we'll be saying we have produced millions of people from this campus. I think that will be a perhaps great success for each one of us. And today, while I say that we have created 1 lakh successful alumni from this campus, of course, it gives the sense of pride to each one of us. And that sense of pride is not only connected to the number. That sense of pride comes while we say our students, our alumni are working in 75 countries around the globe. We say our alumni are contributing to different field of knowledge, starting from technology, social science, management, healthcare, in different field, and they are proving that they are proving their remarkable presence in different profession. That elevates us more. That sense of pride, what we realize, perhaps that is getting elevated. Particularly, while I see the law students, of course, maybe I love communication, and I am having little bit of weakness for communication. While I particularly see the law students in different alumni I met, those who complete LLB from our campus, those who represent in different high courts. Today, this university is very proud that our alumni of law, they are representing in all the high courts and even Supreme Court of this country. And while I speak to them in alumni meet, with the rigor and confidence, they say that KIIT has helped us to become successful in our profession, and we had got sufficient clues from the campus how to nurture our life in society and profession together. That balance, that resilience we learned in the campus, that makes us much and much prouder. I think that gives us a different type of feelings. And our alumni, while today we met number of entrepreneurs created in this country and across the globe. I met with 4 or 5 entrepreneurs, tech entrepreneurs created in this campus. Few are working in USA, few in Singapore, few I met in Europe while we went there, and few in London. Those entrepreneurs, while we groomed them in the campus, maybe KIIT was 1 year, 2 years, 4 years, 5 years old. And during that time, the children, the students, those who are groomed in the campus, and management students, those, of course, they are I find them the senior most alumni in the group while we meet them. So those entrepreneurs, while they contribute not only to their profession, but also they are confident enough to take up the challenge that not only they will be contributing for a subject, but they can motivate hundreds of people. They can motivate thousands of people for contributing for a subject and creation of new knowledge, new era, new system, new processes, and establishing a new paradigm in this globe. So that makes the difference. That makes the difference in this campus. That makes the difference in the, sometimes our register says me that whenever I talk about any professor in IITs, IIMs, or Delhi University, Utkal University, he says me, yes, their students are very good. So because of their students, they are very famous. Their students have made them famous. So maybe that's the life of a teacher. That's the life of a university. That's the life of any educational institution. And today, while we talk about resilience in the campus, perhaps today whole globe is talking about that. After COVID-19, this word has become very popular in this globe. In academics, in industry, in entrepreneurship, in society, in communities, this word is becoming very popular slowly. Because maybe during the last 2 years, all of us went through a phase where maybe we all were struggling for something. Sometimes we are struggling for lives. Sometimes we all struggled for livelihood. Sometimes we struggled for connecting ourselves, engaging ourselves with our passion, with our basic goals of the lives. Maybe in that way we got isolated. And again, we are talking about resilience because we all want desperately to get connected with that and to get success in life. And in that phase, this word is slowly becoming too popular. And just I was reading the report of World Bank president. He had read on 17th of this month, while he was saying that life expectancy of the people in this globe has increased 9 years from 1990 to 2022. And today we have reached at 70. And when the life expectancy of the people has increased 9 years, he was discussing about different parameters, the increase in the health statistics of the people, the economic health of this globe, the moral health of the state of the globe, social health of the globe. And while he was discussing in different aspects, I was finding that perhaps the growth is enormous. And we all present here, we have witnessed that growth in this globe. And with that growth, perhaps we have connected ourselves so passionately, so strongly with the system developed in this university. Maybe perhaps for that our growth has become today so enormous. And for that, at no point of time we have found any one of us disconnected from the, I can say that, central pool or central growth process. And I find that in this campus, we have always discussed about 5 things. 5 things. Of course, one, I said, peace, justice, equity, freedom. That is our objective. And to achieve that, we have decided 5 major executing policies. One is teaching and learning together, because we can never discriminate the teaching and learning. Learning is always ingrained in teaching and learning. Second is, of course, research, innovations. Third is processes and practices. Fourth is our diversity, increasing our diversity and reach. Fifth one is how much world perceives us. How to create the positive perception in this globe itself. How, whatever the 4 processes we have done, what we are doing that people will be accepting us positively. Whether that positivity is ingrained in the activities, 4 major activities done in the campus. Yes, in teaching and learning, lots of transformation has happened. We started activity-based learning system. We started the new innovative evaluation system on applications of science, Bloom's taxonomy. And this year we are thinking that how our evaluation systems will be more innovative. For that, 5 processes have been defined. I hope each one of the faculty members must have received that. That 5 processes of evaluation have been circulated. One, I think that the first one we are saying the subjective one, where we are more inclined, while we all are thinking that the world is, our evaluation system is becoming so objective that the thoughts process, ideation, creations, innovations are killed somewhere. So the subjective method you must have seen, we have given the freedom to each one of the faculty members. In many meetings I have said, the faculties are the academic powerhouse of this university. Faculties are the academic powerhouse of this globe. Faculties, teachers, they are the academic powerhouse of the globe. The teaching strategies where the students are engaged for a longer period, maybe from 10 to 20 years. That engagement process builds the humanity. And those human beings create the society. So each one of us are having very important role. So the first evaluation method we have taken subjective, that we all are realizing, maybe whole globe is realizing, the innovations, critical thinking is being missed out. So subjective one, we are focusing on that, how to bring innovations and to teach the students how to express, how to conceptualize and communicate that innovations to the world, and how to connect himself or herself with different problems, different issues, and give a solution to that. Building that confidence inside the system. Second one, we are saying that you must have seen second evaluation system where we are saying there are 5 parts. And I have said teaching, learning cannot be separated. With that also the same innovations and research. In second part, in second type, you must have seen there are 4, 5 question type of system that the students have to write short answers mostly and few long answers. And there the objective is that with critical thinking, the immediate problem solving capabilities is to be created. And not only the students should be creative, but he or she should apply his or her presence of mind, how to address to the issues immediately. And third one you must have seen, there are mixed type of thing, objective, long, short, and many things are mixed together. And there we want to give the diversity to the students to approach to a subject in different ways. There may be different subjects in technology, different subjects in management, different subjects in medicine, and different subjects in law, where the integrated approach is required for solving the solution. Fourth one, we are saying open book. The students can do anything. We are giving them a real life problem and trying to guide them that with the existing resources, he or she should solve that issue. Maybe in this COVID, we all have realized the knowledge of this globe has fallen short to address the issue of COVID. Maybe we all have realized nobody has talked about this. No big scientist of the globe, no big leaders of the globe, starting from the spirituality, the social, legal, or scientific, or technological, or health science. Nobody has spoken about that very loudly, that how to address about this. Of course, this is a big problem, but coming to the small problem also, while we discuss in a group, we find many people that keep themselves away. Maybe that orientation of having confidence on the existing resources and coming out with the solution for that, that is missing. The fourth one is that. And fifth one is mostly analytical and designing concept. And that we know that what to do with that. And those 5 question method, it is not only designed for academics, but we want to add it into the syllabus as the students can be groomed to conceptualize to understand the problem, conceptualize the problem, analyze it, get the solution, and having the confidence that he or she is having the solution. And all those things are also required for research and innovation. We want that innovation sense should be imbibed in the students, inculcated in the students on the day he or she is joining the campus. Maybe in this campus, lots of innovations are happening every day, every moment. And whatever is happening, I think that we all are enjoying that result. And that first one is that. Second one, you are seeing that all the universities in this globe, don't we all find that perhaps all are running very fast, or something has happened before COVID, all were here in academics, and today everybody is here. Maybe each one of the academics and teachers must be feeling that before COVID we all were in a place, and after COVID we have just jumped to a place. And where everybody is fighting, struggling, trying a lot to diversify their activities and to connect themselves to the globe. And you are finding that each one of the best universities of the globe, Oxford, Cambridge, Stanford, Harvard, Michigan, Pennsylvania, whatever you name it, whatever we name it, anyways, NTU, whatever we name it, all of them have reached to the nook and corner of the globe. All of them are trying to reach in the nook and corner of the globe. And they have made their processes so flexible that each and every aspirant, each and every learner trying to learn something in this globe, they can access them. They can reach them. That processes have been developed slowly. And sometimes we all are realizing that perhaps we are missing somewhere. And if they are reaching to each one of the person, what about us? What processes we are developing? And you must have seen that strategically we all have developed the KIIT and requested each one of the faculty members to make the course and curriculum to be uploaded there. Of course, we are taking help of many people, but thanks to few faculty members, around 52 faculty members, those who have submitted their online subjects, online courses to be hosted in KIIT. And maybe by end of this, by end of 31st of July, by end of July, we will be able to upload minimum 200 courses in the online. I think each one of the faculty members were asking that. I was saying sometime that each one of the faculty is one entrepreneur, and they are the sole entrepreneur. They have to design their knowledge, their publications, their communications, their activities in such a way that they should be able to present themselves as an entrepreneur. This is one of the scope. I had attended one meeting in IIM Bangalore, which was hosted by Wipro. And there they were saying that how faculties can be entrepreneurs. And 4 or 5 avenues they had selected. One was online course, second was publication, third was writing the books and selling it, fourth one is integrating themselves with the international knowledge pool, contributing there and earning the money. Fifth one, we all know it's the royalty. So in that way they had just made the categories and how they were grooming the faculty members how to get connected with those businesses. Maybe in this university campus also we are trying a lot how everybody will get the opportunity to explore themselves and to reach at the level of self-actualization that yes, I can do this. Whatever opportunity is available in this globe, I remember our honorable founder was saying, since the beginning of KIIT to all the students, you come with a pen and go with a job or the means to survive from this campus. And if we analyze today that, maybe anyone is coming to this campus, everybody is having the sufficient opportunity to connect with some opportunity to get success in life, connect themselves to the success. And the processes, methods, one thing I think sometimes we miss it, that whatever process, strategies are devised in different point of time, that process, strategies are best fit to that time, we don't understand it. And if we connect themselves at that point of time only, we can get the success. If we miss it, maybe we may not get the success. And we are seeing that around the globe, while the universities are reaching in the nooks and corners, you are finding that even their publications, they are trying that their publications are also reaching to each one of the person in the ground level. Just recently, before 2 months, I had meeting with all the big publishers, starting from Elsevier, Taylor Francisco, Bentham, Sage, everybody we had a meeting, around 10 to 12 publishers. Wiley, 10 to 12 publishers, we had the meeting. I was seeing their aggressiveness to reach even in the rural colleges, to reach in the rural colleges in the form they want. I hope each one of you, those who are publishing, you must be knowing the processes they are developing today. Most of the open sources, they are making that. They are developing the access, online journals they are developing. They are trying to reach there itself. So since last 3 years, we are trying a lot to increase our publications. Thanks to each one of the faculty members, you all have contributed. We have increased. Whatever we had thought of, we have reached there. But now seeing our growth, seeing our pace of growth in last 3 years, maybe this time we are more aspirational. And we had discussed in the last meeting that this year publications should be minimum double than the last year. We should reach the number 3,000. But till now we have reached only 700, 800, those 6 months have gone. Of course, later 6 months we do the good job, but we have reached only 700. If we go in that same space, maybe we will be reaching the same number as last year. But our aspiration is around 3,000. So all the research faculty members and other faculty members, I had discussed in the last meeting that once we should try hard. As such, each one of us, our honorable founder had said before 3 years, each one of the faculty, now KIIT has reached at a level. It's a national level institution. It's a global level institution. Now we are the global player. We are competing in world higher education ranking. We are trying to improve ourselves globally. Then each one of the faculty members should have that objective. Each one of the member in KIIT family should have that objective, how to identify themselves in the globe. What is your strength? What is your USP? Decide on that and grow. Maybe through this publication, now I find many faculties from this university are invited to deliver talk in many premier institutions. And many faculties are invited to edit different reputed journals. And through this process, through publications, through innovations, through different projects, I find the projects, many times I find now number of projects we are applying is very high. But if we little bit focus on it for whenever we are submitting another 30 minutes, because I find everybody in a rush in the last date for submitting the project. We are mostly submitting in last 2 to 3 hours. And if we put second thought, little bit critical thinking, whatever we are advising to the students, maybe our conversion rate will increase to 30%. We say to our children that while we drive on the road, that if we little bit increase our speed, then we find lots of open spaces to drive more and more faster. So in the life also the same thing happens. My PhD guide once he had said me that in the life everybody walks an average speed. If you little bit increase your speed to 5%, your achievement will be in top 99%. So maybe that is applicable to each one of us. That is applicable to each one of us. So the last 30 minutes input in such projects, I think can give us 30% more conversion rate. We have developed a process, committee is there, but I don't think that, yes, committee can help you, but time should be there. I don't find any project we get before 7 days, before 10 days, as such my university committee can evaluate this. But take the opportunity, all the Professor Khundu, Professor Nanda, and now from different schools, different representatives are there, those who are dealing with many projects like Professor U.P. Singh from electronics, from biotechnology, many professors are there. So they can help that, how those projects can be modified, as such our conversion rate will be much more higher. Try to take advantage of that. And we find now, our next year plan, everything is over, COVID is over, but now we'll be finding the students, those who are very new to the campus. In the way we'll be grooming them, they will be that only. Now there is no senior in the campus. Those who will transmit their experience to the students. So each one of us should now equip ourselves that the culture, the system has been built up in this campus, the aspirations, the rigor to dream and to achieve that, and that aggression to achieve that. Those things should be slowly transmitted to our students. With, yes, we are saying that and we are experiencing that, we are contributing a lot for establishment of peace, justice, equality, freedom. I find our students of KIIT and KIIS, perhaps they realize the sense of freedom or they own the sense of freedom. The confusions in the faces, you're never seen in KIIT students. Whatever they speak right, they mostly speak. Whatever they want to communicate, they are able to communicate. But with that, the sense of confidence, the knowledge, prudence, we all are supposed to transmit to them. Perhaps each one of us should be more responsible. Many accolades have come last year. You must be saying in last 2 years during COVID also, our ranks have gone higher, maybe 200 points higher in Times Higher Education. And Asia, in QS also in Asian ranking, we have gone 50 position higher. And maybe as we are going higher and higher in a faster rate, our aspirations are also increasing. In NIRF, last year we were in 21, so it's increasing. So our contribution also should increase with that. While students will be coming, we are working in a global pace. Our research academic scenario is this, It's not that we don't have any system. In government, each one of the institution I find the faculties or the people are trying to get a system. But each one of the system, whatever is required to grow, to contribute, to avail the opportunities, everything has been developed here. So we also try to contribute, and I hope that this 2023 year, as we have achieved a lot, we have got the momentum in last 2 years, we expect that it should be 4 times, 5 times more this year. Of course, the students will be coming. We should be very conscious about teaching learning process. Each one of us, I found post-COVID, lots of seriousness there in the class. I have visited the classes several times without telling anybody. But I have seen that seriousness in the classes, but that momentum should be much more, and that ownership and responsibilities for different knowledge, the sectors we all own. I think that with that, we can develop, groom a better society and the better human being. Thank you all, and all the best for next academic session.